Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button before we go any further in this video so you don't miss anything. And if you hear something that you like throughout the video, go ahead and click the like, leave me a comment, or share this video with a friend. If you're coming back, thank you so much for joining us again. We have some cool stuff to talk about, so we're going to jump right into it. If you follow me on any other social media outlets, you know that I post a lot about fitness. I'm not a professional or anything. I just have a passion for fitness. I lost 65 pounds a couple years ago, and I've just been really locked into fitness and trying to stay on track. With that being said, for quarantine, I've been really hitting things hard and just doing a lot of research, figuring out, how I want to tone my body, just learning new techniques and different things like that. And I've been getting the question a lot, and I got it a lot before as well, but I haven't gotten it as much since we've been on quarantine, and that is, how do I find motivation? How do I stay motivated? What inspires me? And so while whatever inspires me is great, I think that you have to dig down and find what inspires you too. So this video is going to give you a few quick tips about how to find your motivation and just, get you thinking about what motivates you and how do you get to your goals. So I have a few quick tips and I want to talk you through them. The first one is, everybody always says this, but you have to define your why. And I think that's a good tip, but I don't think it's specific enough. So not just what's your why? Oh, my family, I just want to look good, blah, 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 blah. Why do you really want to change? Be specific with yourself and be honest. I just hate, you might say, I just hate how I look in pictures. And it bothers me so bad. It gives me such terrible self-esteem that I want to change that. Or you may say, my clothes don't fit well. I don't want to buy new clothes. Really be honest with yourself about why you want to change, because you're going to need that why to use it to dig deep when you don't feel like doing something. And unless it's something that's really compelling or really important to you, you're never going to find your why. So really be honest with yourself, ask yourself specific questions, and think about, what do you want to change? Why do you want to change it? And how does that impact your life if you don't change it? So for me, when I joined a sorority and even before, we took so many pictures. And when I started to gain a little weight, I would always look at pictures and be like, let me see how I look in that picture. Oh no, you got to delete that. I look fat, or I look this. And I just said to myself, and that wasn't my only why, but I remember it being a really compelling thing that I don't want to have to look at a picture and say, delete that because I don't like how I look. And so it was you either love how you look in that picture because that's you and that is real, or if you don't like it, you got to do something to change it. So I decided to do something to change it. And it's not that I didn't love myself. It was just that I knew that I can do better. There were other reasons as well, but I remember when I really got fed up was when I was like, you're being ridiculous. You are screening every single picture that comes in to make sure you don't look fat because you don't want to do the work to not look fat. So that was a big why for me. It was a big eye-opening experience because I could totally change that. So it was either let all those pictures go and then be embarrassed, or change what you don't like. So, that was part of my why. But I was really specific about it. And even when I started to lose weight, when I would take pictures as I was losing weight, I would still kind of look at them, but I would be like, I'm going in the right direction. I don't care what it looks like. Let's take a couple pictures, use the best one you want, and let's move forward. So it was really a liberating experience for me because I didn't have to just down myself and say, you don't look good enough for whatever. So the first one is be specific and find your why. The second is plan goals. It's really easy to be motivated when you get up and you know exactly what you're supposed to do. you have to set tangible, realistic goals for yourself in order to like chisel away at the results. Losing weight is definitely a marathon and not a race. I say I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. I always say that losing weight was probably one of the hardest things for me, but it was more mental than anything. Like it truly, truly, truly was rewiring my brain to say, you cannot do the things that you used to do. You have to be focused and you have to be disciplined. And that came with a structured plan. So plan out your food. I meal prep a lot just because when I have to make a decision, I typically lean towards the wrong decision. Or even if I don't, it's just that it is an option. And so having that negative option in there, and with it being something that you have fallen for so long, you tend to fall back into those old habits and just go with the unhealthy option because you're so used to doing it. You know it's going to be satisfying. You really want it. And it's hard to make decisions when you have all that stuff already backed up against you. So meal prep, take it, one meal at a time. For a long time, I just did lunch, and then I would do lunch and breakfast. Then I would do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So build up, but you'll start to see that those small plans really take the guess out of it. And not just fitness. I said set tangible goals for yourself. So let's say your birthday. So my birthday is June 10th. Let's say I wanted to lose 10 pounds from now to June. That's roughly 1 month. And so that's roughly, that's 4 weeks. So whatever I needed to do to lose that 10 pounds, I'm going to break that up into something manageable. So every week I need to have a new goal. And when I hit that goal, it's going to motivate me to continue to move forward and hit that next goal. So you got to break it down so that your body and your brain can digest it and you can reward yourself along the way. If you just say, okay, by June 10th, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, and you never track anything, as you go, you'll be 2 weeks in and say, dang, I'm not down any weight. I'll just lose 5 pounds next week. When if you haven't lost 5 pounds in a week, that's probably not what you need to do to be successful. So set realistic goals for yourself. Start small. Don't say you're going to lose, 30 pounds in a month. It's just not realistic. And when you set yourself up for failure, it's going to deter you from wanting to continue to follow the plan because you already set yourself up for failure. So 2 is create a plan with timelines and realistic goals. 3 is surround yourself with positive reinforcement. So if I want to lose weight, I'm not going to follow the Krispy Kreme donut page on Instagram. Because every time I see a Krispy Kreme donut, it's going to make me want a Krispy Kreme donut. And if I'm supposed to be eating chicken breast and salad, it's going to feel like torture. So if I am trying to lose weight, I need to surround myself, or even trying to just establish healthy goals, surround yourself with positive reinforcement. So that's people that are going to encourage you to go work out when you don't feel like it. That is motivational content. So anybody that's posting workouts on a regular basis, anybody that's posting healthy meal plans, anybody that's posting workout tips, anybody that's posting affirmations for, positivity and change and helping you mentally grow. You need to have that everywhere around you. Losing weight was a very mental journey for me. I think we learned that nobody tells you when you are becoming unhealthy. So people will watch you eat stuff that they just know you shouldn't and let you eat it. But the interesting thing I found about losing weight is that once you are starting to lose weight, you'll hear, well, you're getting too skinny and don't lose too much weight. you're gonna look sick. Like, I never realized how much negativity I would hear from making healthy decisions and fueling my body the way I should have, and, you know, making healthier decisions to better myself. I would have expected it the other way around, but you don't get it. But as soon as you're on the right track and you're seeing those results, a lot of people will come and say, you know, okay, that's enough. You look good. But looking good and being at your goal for your personal, you know, preference or your health isn't the same. So don't let people negative energy deter you from doing the right things. Your goal is your goal, whatever it is. If you don't want to lose that extra 10 pounds, at the end of the day, it's your goal. And if you don't have that motivation, you're not going to do it. But if you want to do it and people are coming in to distract you or to insert their opinions, block all of that out. Focus on all the positive stuff. If you don't have it in your family, find it on Instagram, find it on, you know, find it on YouTube, find it anywhere. But keep your personal goals the way they are. Don't let people change your goals and insert their opinions. So surround yourself with positive reinforcement. The next one is just do it now, like right now. Just do it. Don't wait. So many people will start New Year's resolutions. People will say, well, I'm going to start next month. I'm going to start on Monday. Oh, I ate bad today. I'm going to start tomorrow. No. Like, why? Why do you have to have this imaginary starting line as if you can't start right now? Every time you push it out or you give yourself more time to make unhealthy decisions, you're going to make unhealthy decisions. There is nothing about starting on a new day or a new month or a new year that is going to make your, you know, your fitness journey that much easier or that much more successful. What will make your fitness journey successful is simply starting. And that is the hardest part. People will reach out to me all the time and say, I just started my fitness journey. I haven't lost any weight. I am taking it slow. But, you know, I'll get there. And I always say, you did the hardest part. Seriously, so many people are afraid to start, or they are too lazy to start, or they're just not ready. They don't know their why. And that's okay. They're not ready. So they don't start, but they like constantly want to start and they talk themselves out of it. But if you just get up and say, hey, I need to work out, I'm going to do it right now, you're that much closer. So don't wait. Just start right now. If you haven't worked out today and you want to get more healthy, get up and do 50 push-ups. Get up and do 10 jumping jacks. That is better than nothing. And that's going to get you closer to your goal than just sitting there and saying you're going to start tomorrow. And another one is to stop cheating. This is something that I still work with, or this is something that I still struggle with. But I have a better balance than I used to. It's never going to be an option to never cheat. But when you have your plan and you have your goals, you know that cheating on that plan is pushing you back further. So I hear a lot of people say, well, I ate decent today, or I've been eating okay. I've been eating better than usual. weight loss and fitness is, I mean, people, I don't know the exact number, but people always quote it. What is it, 80% diet, 20% fitness, or whatever. It is true. Like, I think you can work out like crazy, but you cannot outwork a bad diet. And that is so cliche. It's so, like, I feel so cliche even saying it. I apologize, but it's true. It is so true. There have been many weeks that I have run 5 miles a day, worked out like crazy, but I go home and snack and I cheat at night. And when I get on the scale at the end of the week, or when I'm looking at my progress, I'm like, there's no change. You didn't, like, you know, my weight loss is off, or I'm bloated. And it's because I cheated. Even if I have, you know, something in moderation that I'm not supposed to have, it shows up. Now, you have some flexibility. We're human. We're all going to cheat. But if you find yourself cheating on the plan more frequent than not, or getting too comfortable with cheating, then you are sabotaging your journey. And I see people who are very sad because they don't see the results that they want. And it's because they don't really realize what they're putting into their bodies, unfortunately. And the small things, they definitely add up. So I would challenge you, if you're stuck and you're struggling, look at your plan. Be realistic. Give yourself options and commit to not cheating for 2 weeks. Commit to sticking to the plan as perfect as you can. And after that 2 weeks, see how much further you are versus the times where you ate decent, or you ate kind of okay, or you snuck in that extra drink that you weren't supposed to have, or you had that cupcake that you weren't supposed to have. Look at that stuff and see how that throws you off, because it hurts you a lot more than you think, and people don't realize how it adds up. So I will challenge you to do that. And in fact, I'm going to do that myself, because I eat pretty clean and I work out quite a bit, but I still every now and then get a craving for something sweet. And instead of just grabbing a piece of fruit or something, I want candy. And as soon as I have it, I know that it like resets my body and it makes me crave that candy or that junk food. And so, so I'm challenging myself to see it. I'm challenging myself to do it as well. So if you want to do it with me, let me know. Shoot me a DM, leave a comment below. Leave a comment below if you are going to challenge yourself to not cheating for the next maybe 2 weeks on your diet that you set in your workout plan. And after 2 weeks, we will see exactly what your progress looks like. So yeah, we'll do that. Cool. So we're going to do this together. There is one more that I had. 1 second. Let me go see what it was. I don't have it on my notepad. Okay, got it. So my 6th and final tip is to love yourself exactly where you are. Yes, love yourself, whatever size you are, whatever weight, whatever imperfections you feel like that you don't love about yourself. Try loving them. Beating yourself down along this journey is not going to help you. Pushing yourself, encouraging yourself, challenging yourself, telling yourself you're good enough to do it, telling yourself that you deserve it and that you can earn it are the things that are going to get you there. One of the things that frustrates me the most is when people see, you know, heavier women or heavier people working out and they criticize them, or someone that they may deem not healthy because of their appearance, and they get criticized because they're doing something that, you know, people don't expect them to be doing, or they're working out. Or even like when people criticize the New Year gym goers, it's like, well, if they don't start somewhere, how are they ever going to reach their goal or reach what you deem as healthy, or what you deem qualifies them to be in this gym that you don't think they belong in? So to me, it's the most hypocritical thing ever. I don't care if you are 600 pounds in workout gear. You have to wear clothes. You know, shouldn't have to be minimized to certain looks because you don't fit a certain stereotype. And at the end of the day, if you are 600 pounds or whatever you weigh, you can still go to the gym and make healthy decisions and eat right so that you can be a better you tomorrow. And I don't think people should be criticized for that. And I don't think you should criticize yourself. So I feel like the last and probably the most important thing is to love yourself where you are, and don't beat yourself up about your journey. If you make a mistake, if you mess up, if you fall off, we're all human. It happens. Trust me, I have started over 1,000,000 times. I'm still not where I want to be, but every day that I get up, I know I'm that much closer than if I don't do something. So don't let anybody deter you, and definitely don't be a deterrent to yourself. Encourage yourself, love yourself. Whatever your starting point is, we all had to start from somewhere. So keep pushing, and you will get there. And I believe in you. I know you can do it. If you don't, or if nobody ever tells you, you can do it. If I can do it, and if everybody else in the world that have accomplished their fitness goals can do it, so can you. It's really mind over matter. And it's really believing in yourself and telling yourself that you're worth it. You have the endurance to get up every day and work out. And even if you don't have the endurance, you're going to build it, and you're not going to stop until you do. So I hope those tips help you. I have to remind myself to think about those things every day that I get up and I don't want to run, whatever my many miles I'm supposed to run, or I don't want to work out, or I want to just go eat cake because I love cake. But I have to remind myself of why I started, why I'm doing it, why it's important to me, and that I can. So stay encouraged, guys. During this time, it's even more important to search for your why. And if you need help, I'm here to help. So if you feel comfortable sharing whatever your why is, or go ahead and drop it down in the comment section. I think transparency is a great thing along a fitness journey, because you would be surprised how many people are feeling it the exact same way as you are. So you may think that you're too out of shape to start. There are a ton of people who feel that way. Or you may have other personal reasons or other reasons that you feel like is deterring you. So I've found that being transparent about everything that comes along with this journey, and not being embarrassed about it, loving myself where I am, and asking for help is one of the biggest things that keeps you going. So if you feel comfortable and want to share, drop in the comment section what your why is, or why you think you're having issues finding your why, and we're here to help you. Also, if you want to commit to some goals, put your goals down there. So if you want to, stop drinking diet soda, put that down there. If you want to, cook fresh vegetables and eat a healthy meal plan 6 days out of the week. Put that down there. If you want to commit to working out 2 to 3 times a week just to get started, or going for a walk when it's nice outside, put that down there. We'll hold each other accountable and we'll be here to support each other. So, all right, guys. So that is the end of my video. I hope you found some helpful tips. I hope you understand a little bit more about my journey and understand that we are more alike than we're different. So just hang in there, stay encouraged, and continue to kick butt. All right, guys. See you later.